Shakib. I'm a 2M CCTV Tech Support. Today I'm going to go over how to set up an OSD, like how to give a camera name, how to change the font for the time here, how to remove the time. To do that, what we need to do is go to menu, go to camera menu, then go to OSD. In the OSD, it's very simple. You can do this for each. You have to do this for each camera, but the name you have to do for each camera and apply. But the rest here, we can actually do that all and apply to all the cameras. So let's do that first. Make sure set the time format, the date format, the time format, whether you want to show the time, whether you want to hide them, the font size, large, small, then copy to all. One thing I would like to point out is if the camera is a 2 megapixel or a 4 megapixel, the name that it displays will be different because of the resolution. Right now, as you can see, we're on a SIF mode or D1 mode because we're using the substream. In the substream, they all are on the same size. But if I go to, which this is a 4 megapixel, this is 2 megapixel. As you can see, my font size is different. 2 megapixel, 4 megapixel. So it's important, if you want them to be on the same, we need to go back and do each separately. So let's go back to the OSD. Let's go to camera 3. Here, instead of large, we say medium, apply. Now click this, 4 megapixel, 2 megapixel, still very large. So, but you notice that on the sub, they're different. So let's go back to there one more time. Camera, OSD, camera 3, make it small. My small here and my large here for the megapixel is the same. That is one way to make, when you're recording and you're playing it back, your camera will always play back at this mainstream resolution. But if you wanted to have a smaller image, that's where it'll be. One amazing thing I would like to cover for this system is, let's say you have an area on the OSD and then, like for example, you don't want the time to be over there. You can move it at the bottom. If you have an area where there's a bushes or something and you really don't, you want it to not cover important area because of the gray part, then you can put it there. Another thing is you can change the font color. So you can, I wouldn't use white because it will wash out, but you could do, right now by default is gray, so we can set it to black, apply, then exit. Let's go back. Actually, that did not go well. So let's go back to the camera, the OSD. That's the font color. So the font color, let's put it back to white since it has a black background. Take that back. Then it stands out. There you go. So you can choose any color you want. And that's how you move, how to use the OSD for the camera. For more, please go to our YouTube page and subscribe and watch more of this system videos.